Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos, and today I have for you my King of Games deck for this month. If you saw my last video, this is the same build except for the one minor change. I'm no longer running grass because I was never really using it for other than discard fodder. So we're using Gold Sarcophagus, which can help us search our Judgment Dragon if we want to, but mainly it's going to get our Thunder Dragon engine going, you know. Other than that, the list is the same, you know, with the one Judgment, 2 of each Thunder Dragon, except for the little yellow egg thing. Triple Raiden, triple Lumina, double Wolf, 1 Felis, and then 1 Raikou, which is really clutch because he's dark and he can be your out to a lot of things since it's non-targeting banishing removal. For the spells, you know, you have the 3 charge, 3 solar recharge, 1 reincarnation, 1 sarcophagus, and 1 night beam. Spell Specialist is going to get nerfed. We're not sure how it's going to work, but the text is not changing, so technically you should still only need 5 spells. I just don't know how likely you're going to be to open a spell, you know, with a ratio like this. For the extra deck, still the same: Vermilion Dragon Mech, Stardust Spark Dragon, which I'm thinking about changing in favor of Samurai Destroyer. He was more of a key piece when your win con is Judgment Dragon, and because Judgment Dragon is not our main win condition, we don't really go into Stardust Spark Dragon as much. We do go into Scrap Dragon though. Same goes for Michael, Black Rose, and Fortune Lady Every, which came so clutch in this whole climb. There's a lot of weird matchups that are winnable thanks to Fortune Lady Every. She's your out to a lot of things, so really like this card. And then the double Kiteroid also was very clutch against a lot of decks that I wasn't really expecting to face, such as Shadow Game, Super Heavy Samurai. Like, that deck was such a counter to what I was trying to do, right? Super Heavy is just attack directly, and then not only that, I'm damaging myself because I'm doing some heavy milling, and you know, I lose life per card in my graveyard. So thanks to Kiteroid, we survived my opponent's you know, attacks, and I was able to turn it around. But these duels are not the win streak, they are just duels along the climb that I thought were very interesting. So here we're going up against E-Sabers. Very important to notice that he did use Palace to search, so he doesn't have a battle phase. And if you can keep forcing Element Sabers to search in order to keep up with you, and you know, they lose their battle phase, that's just going to help you out in the long run. Alright, so we're going to do some Solar Recharge, some Charge the Light Brigade. We do have Judgment Dragon, but he's going to get flipped face down, so we're trying to bait that out. We actually bait out an Ultimate Providence, which I was not expecting. Not something you see in Element Sabers. But I'm going to pick up my Dragon Duo and put that Kiteroid in the graveyard, so we can at least force the Melehu effect. There it is. I summoned the Judgment Dragon because, like I said, I'm trying to force all his resources. We're not going to give him the Sorcery of Conduit though, so we're not going to attack with Wolf. We're just going to chill, again forcing him to search with the Palace, so he's not going to have a battle phase again. He is very smart though. He keeps sending monsters with different attributes so that his attack stays higher than my Dragon Duo. Destroys my Judgment Dragon with Regeki Break, which I'm fine with. That's 2 more resources he had to spend just to get over my Judgment Dragon. And again, Judgment Dragon is not even our main win con. We're going to use Scrap Dragon, forcing him to use his Melehu effect on my Scrap Dragon. Thanks to Dragonhawk, my Dragon Duo can get big enough, and we're going to banish our Judgment Dragon so that we can get him back if our Dragon Duo happens to survive. Alright, once again, he's searching, so he doesn't have a battle phase. He sets a card. We're going to put the Judgment Dragon back at the top of the deck. Use Scrap Dragon to get rid of the back row, which turned out to be a dead Treacherous Trap Hole. And now, I can simply attack, but we're going to flex on him a little bit. Judgment Dragon, blow it all up. Dragonhawk, special summon the Dragon Duo that was just destroyed, and then banish 2 to special summon the second Dragon Duo. All our boss monsters in one field. Feels good, man. Yeah, too bad for him that he never got to his Alistair, but you know what? I don't feel sorry for him. And this was probably the hardest matchup for my deck. Or at least the one that I remember losing to the most until I adjusted my strategy. which is Luna Lights. Luna Lights, if they open with the right hand and you have a monster in attack position, the game's over. Like there's nothing you can do unless you have a Bacon Saber. Kite Roy doesn't even help you in the matchup because they're just attacking over a 0 attack monster. But we're gonna go ahead and Dragon Dart right here, because I mean it's not really gonna interrupt his play, so I just get the search out of the way so that it's not prompting me, eating up my clock. Alright, so he's gonna go Neos Keeper. Alright, he's also able to search the Luna Light Fusion, so we're gonna use Charge. The problem here is that I can't Black Rose, and one of the main issues is the grit, right? Even if we can destroy the field, grit is what's gonna stop us from winning the game. And if you overextend too much, again, with that Luna Light spell, they can use materials from the deck, and you're probably gonna end up losing. So we're gonna go Fortune Lady Every and just chill, because he's gonna have to get rid of this Fortune Lady Every and then try to attack directly, and we have the Kite Roy for the direct attacks. So he goes for a 4200 Dancer, adding another Luna Light Fusion. And thanks to Kite Roy, like I said, we're able to survive this turn. Or Lady Every is gonna come back, so we can banish the 4200 threat. And he can't really go into another one without having 3 materials, so I was feeling pretty safe. But just in case, we're gonna summon a Dragon Duel in defense position. We're gonna shuffle cards so we can probably hopefully get a better hand. We'll still pick up another Wolf, but he doesn't go into the fusion, so this is our chance. Alright, we're gonna banish the Brave Neos. Monster Reincarnation, get my Raiden. And what I'm trying to do here is go into Vermilion Dragon Mech, so we can pop the back row and make sure we can attack twice to put him at 1, and then once more to win the game. No Kite Roy to worry about because he has the Neos Fusion, so he can run both. Vermilion Dragon Mech, destroy the Forbidden Land, so he's gonna lower my attack, which is fine, because we're gonna summon Dragon Duo. And that is enough. 1000. Get him down to 1. And then hit him with Vermilion for game. So yeah, that I lost to a lot of Luna Light Grid because, you know, it's tricky to know when to push. I could have still lost if he had like a random Kribo, but you know, you gotta take your chances when you can. And here, what do we have? So Yummy Merrick, I think this is the Shadow Game one. Maybe. Yeah, so I see Shadow Game. Are you okay, son? Okay. Your legs hurt? Yeah, I'll be there in just a second. So the kind of the same thing as the Great Joey, the Giga Gloves, it's gonna stop one of our attacks. So before we push for game, we have to make sure that we have 3 attacks, and that no matter which one he negates or, you know, turns into 0, we'll be able to win. I think my son's having growing pains. He keeps talking about one of his legs hurting. There's really nothing you can do about those, unfortunately, but it's a good sign. It means he's gonna be pretty tall. Alright, so Stealth Ninja goes for the direct attack, and because I'm losing life with all the cards in my graveyard, I decided to not take it and just use the Kite Roid. And let's see if we can push for game. Dragonhawk is going to summon or Thunder Dragon Dart. We're gonna summon Vermilion Dragon Mech. We're not going. Do we? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't use the effect. It was mainly to go to search my Dragon Duo. We're gonna special summon Raiden yet again, thanks to Lumina. And now we can banish it. That way, if he were to survive, he's not gonna be able to bring it back. So once again, he negates one of them. Doesn't matter. The other 2 are lethal. And this guy was actually running double Kuribo, I believe. So once again, in the climb, we did get lucky every now and then. Yami Yugi. And this was not the King of Games rank up match. I think this was to go into Legend 5. So he's using Spell Specialist. Is sort of a mirror match, but I think he's using Shiranui. So double set. We have a really good hand. As long as our meals go decent, you know, I was feeling pretty confident here. Yeah, we pick up a Dragon Duel. We're going to summon the boy Raiden. And it's time to Black Rose. You didn't stop me, so I'll go ahead and Black Rose right now. Goes for Needlebug Nest. And this is what's important, right? You gotta see how much can they interrupt my play. I know he can destroy one of my monsters with Spirit Master because he has the World Flame. So I gotta be able to, yet again, put 3 bodies on the board to be able to go for game. So we're gonna search a second Dragon Duel, banish again. Dragon Roar is going to add my Dragon Hawk that was milled earlier. That's gonna add 300 attack to both of my Dragon Duels. We're gonna use the Sarcophagus to put the Kydroid in there just for the lulz. 3 bodies on the board, he interrupts one of them. Doing all this activation for nothing. I was like, oh, maybe he does run Kydroid and I'm in trouble. Nope, still got the game. Then last but not least, like I said, probably a duel I should have lost against a very interesting deck. Son, come here. Let me look at your legs. Come here, sit with me. I'll rub it. This one?
No, this one.
This one, okay. Alright, so we're going Spell Specialist. It's a Toon World, Toon deck. Definitely not something I've seen before. It's the first time I'm seeing a deck like this. It's Dark Magician Toons. Thankfully, we have the Kydroid, which, as I said, proved super clutch this entire run. But especially when you're going up against a deck that likes to attack directly. So my plan here is, if I can get the Black Rose, maybe we're fine. Though at the same time, he does have the navigation. So just trying to see if I can bait it out and, hopefully not explode. Alright, so we destroyed the Rod, which could have been a mistake, but he could have just treated it for the Dark Magician Girl. He ends up doing that anyway, but he has Toon Rollback. So I'm going to use my Kydroid on both of the Toon Dark Magician attacks. I'm not able to protect from the Toon Dark Magician Girl, but we're going to use the Dragon Hawk to shuffle. Hopefully we get something good. Pick up a Dragon Duel. Give me 1 second, sir. Banish 2, we're going to shuffle yet again. Is this one? Okay. And he has a navigation, so I'm like, please don't negate. He doesn't negate for whatever reason. And that's where the game... Are you leaving? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll be with you in just a second, alright? I'm almost done.
Yeah, but I just really want to see this second.
Okay. Alright, so we have Michael. Time to wipe down his entire board. We banish. And another reason why I went into Michael here as opposed to trying to Black Rose and then hope he wouldn't top deck is because I was trying to really mill my second Kydroid. That was the next gamble I was trying to do. So we're gonna search a Dragon Duel. Michael mills 3. I think the Kydroid had already been milled with the Charge of the Light Brigade. But it's gonna add navigation. I'm thinking, okay, we're good, right? Toon Table of Contents gets Toon Dark Magician Girl. He's gonna tribute. Goes for the direct attack. Thankfully, we milled the Kydroid, and that's how we got the King of Games. So yeah, I had to shuffle twice with Dragonhawk, big gambles. I had to mill as much as I could so I could get to that second Kydroid. But most importantly, I had to just hope that he didn't negate my Charge of Light Brigade. He didn't, and that's how we got the King of Games. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. And until next time.